You can clearly see the line here on this trailer where the water used to be. That's about 4 feet high. Let me show you the rest of this campground if you'll follow me. Campers have been cleaning up all day, trying to clean up this mess, trying to salvage whatever they can in hopes to be back here again. Hundreds of students from the Litchfield Middle School here at the Municipal Airport, here to learn more about model airplanes and what it takes them to fly. Are you guys ready to see these planes take off? Lindsay, a lot of people are in a state of shock tonight. Students have been walking by here on East Green Street and 3rd Street, checking out the scene where 4 people were shot over here. I'm going to show you what they're dealing with here. I'm here on Oak Crest Road, and as you can tell, you can see that the road has been completely taken over by the Sangamon River. If you look over here, you can see just how wide this river is because of the flooding and the rain. But if you look over here, I want to show you just how deep this water can get. If you look right there, you can see the water comes halfway up to the pole on that side, but if you look further down, you can see that it comes up almost completely to the bottom of that sign. We're at the base of operations. If you look behind me, you can see that crews are working to clean up debris on the outside to make it safer for them to move around. And now we're getting never before seen video of what they'll be dealing with on the inside of the Pillsbury plant. As you can see behind me, there's debris all over the streets that are still here from that explosion. The National Transportation Safety Board is here now to investigate what caused this explosion that killed 1 person and injuring almost a dozen others. A 3-year-old man was attempting to take a selfie with a train in the background. When the train began approaching, that's when he attempted to move his arm out of the way, but the engine hit him, knocking him to the ground and falling underneath the train. He eventually lost a couple of his toes. He has been transported to the hospital in critical condition.
Like I
Shocking Snapchat cell phone video being seen across the country, taken just feet away from the shooting on University of Illinois campus. That led to 1 person being killed and 3 others injured.
You could just see people running everywhere and, yelling and kind of going crazy. They didn't know which direction to go to.
Catherine Lawler graduated from U of I in May and was in Champaign to celebrate her 23rd birthday with friends. She says she never imagined this happening here.
My heart was racing. It really hasn't stopped racing. And, I didn't go to sleep last night. It's just terrible knowing that, someone died from a horrific incident.
Lawler says she took shelter in this apartment complex across the street from the shooting. This is the same apartment building where U of I student Alan Gersman lives. Once Gersman heard what was happening outside, he says he looked over his balcony.
A guy in a white shirt, I believe, kneeling down. He was kneeling down and then he fell over, and I obviously knew this guy got hurt.
Through a mutual friend, Gersman says he was able to get in touch with him. He asked how he was doing after being shot.
I told him about what I saw. I'm like, I saw a guy kneeling, and he was like, that was actually me. I was putting pressure on my wound, and then cops came to help me out, and he called the ambulance by himself for his friend.
Many students tell us they'll think twice before walking by themselves late at night.
I'm going to use Uber a lot more often, like safe rides, driving, like ask my friends to pick me up. I won't walk late at night anymore, probably not ever again.
Joe Thomas has been working at the IHOP on Dirksen in Springfield for over a decade. A photo of him is going viral after he stopped to help a woman eat her food.
They're just really nice people, really.
The woman and her husband have been coming to sit at Thomas's tables for years now. He says she has trouble eating because of a medical issue and her husband would step in, but Thomas wanted the couple to enjoy their meal together.
I always see him stop eating to feed her. And I was like, well, heck, if I ain't doing nothing, why not just go ahead and feed her so he can eat and everybody be happy? My parents always taught me to treat people as equal, and that's what I try to do all the time.
As soon as this photo went viral, Thomas started to read the overwhelming amount of support he was getting.
It really felt good to for somebody to actually see that another person is doing something and take notice. I mean, it felt good, but at the same time, like I said, I really don't care for the recognition too much, because it's just something that should automatically be done, regardless. I mean, I'm there to help out just about anybody if I can. Don't really be looking for nothing in return, just have a good day, that's it.
All of the air got sucked out of our building.
Christy Stockholm was here late last night working. She was finishing up with her customer before the explosion. It's a moment she won't forget.
The lights went out, and as soon as they came on, it was an explosion, and it blew out every window we had in our building. Our back of our building is completely, the ceiling is on the floor, and we didn't know. I mean, with the times today, to be honest with you, I thought it was a bomb.
The force so strong it sent a few of her customers to the floor.
I mean, like, we couldn't hear. My head had so much pressure in it. We kind of were all, our customers were on the floor. One girl, we couldn't console her to get her out of the building. She was hyperventilating. I thought we were going to have to do CPR on her.
A couple buildings over is Penny Lee's business. Lee knew there was an issue going on before the blast. She says you can easily smell the gas.
It was pretty strong. It was pretty strong. That's why I went home.
Now officials are assessing what set this off that killed one person and injuring several others.
This has affected a huge amount of people and businesses within our business district.
The chief of police says 3 buildings are a total loss. Lee says she's waiting to see the extent of the damage inside her business.
We can take care of it. It's not a person. Like I said, the people that hold the town together will be fine.